Hi, today we will have a look at this. Yes, it is an empty drum from Betamax or U-matic video cassette recorder, but no, it is just the stand. The interesting bit is this. So what do you think it is? Put your guess. Yes, it is an infrared seeker head from a decommissioned Soviet Strela 2 missile. I found it on German eBay for 30 euros a few years ago. It was a very good deal. It came from Poland, so probably from the stock of decommissioned missiles from the Polish army. It has been neutralized. You can see, in fact, there is no screw or anything you can take apart on this, and it has been cut here. Actually, this is fiber-ish, bakelite-ish piece. It was cut here, but normally you should have here a stack of circuit boards with guidance electronics of a missile. You can see here we have remains of 3 cut screws and just some wires. So I cannot open it at all because in fact there is a gap here, so I guess this front lance piece is glued on here, but it is a collector piece and really I do not want to damage it, so there is not much I can do except I can show you patent. It is a US patent, but I believe we have a very similar setup. So it is an infrared seeker with one Cassegrain lance, probably made of germanium. In fact, not sure because germanium is transparent to infrared. And here you want to reflect infrared on the mirrors, so maybe not. So we have a set of Cassegrain lance. The first one, so there is your front window. First lance is here. It is a round mirror, annular mirror even. It will reflect here on another mirror, and it will concentrate your infrareds on your sensor here. In here it is a lead sulfur sensor, I believe. And this wall mirror assembly you can see floating around in here is gyro stabilized with a gyroscope wheel in here. So I guess this is very similar to what we have here. So I will try to zoom in for you in order to show you a little bit more. So you can see we have this part floating around. There is an annular mirror. There is the front piece here, which is black here, we cannot see much, with a lot of little set screw to adjust balance probably. And yes, it is going into another mirror in here and then going to your sensor deep inside. So this is fairly easy, so there must be the gyro wheel here in the, you can see in the thickness of the annular lance. I guess you have your gyroscope wheel. At the back, the remains of so a dozen of wires here and a coax wire here with this little box, which you can see it is coming from the middle, so it is where you should have your sensor, so it is probably the output of the sensor. So in fact all what the missile does, it is seeking for the hottest point. So this is gyro stabilized, so it will look straight in front of the missile, and the missile will guide itself in order to find the hottest point it can find and try to keep focus on it. So of course it is a completely inert piece, quite collectible, but sadly I cannot take it apart further any further because of this glued on piece. So in here we probably have some kind of an adjustment in this shielded can. So you can see it is really very nice quality here of construction, of course. It is sad I am missing the complete electronics pack. It should have been nice to have it, but in fact it should have been enclosed in the same tube here. So maybe you would not have been able to have a look at the electronics without cutting this tube actually. Okay, it is quite a heavy piece. I have maybe a dead code in here of 1977. Not sure. But here is, by the way, what you might have in here or something very similar. Patent number 4999491 if you want to have a look at it. So, thanks for watching. Bye bye.